Right, okay. Here we are, back together again. Let me just get to where we need to be. Hello everybody, and how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's Mikey, and I'm back today for my next reaction, which, as you can see just here at the top of your screens, is Chewin' the Fat, Series 1, Episode 2. Chewin' the Fat is a Scottish comedy sketch show, and it is the show that spawned Still Game, one of my new favourite shows, and another one that I'm reacting to. So if you're a fan of that, take yourself over to the playlist, which you'll find on the channel, and enjoy every single reaction that I've created up to date. At time of recording, I'm just starting Series 4, so yeah, go and enjoy. If you're here because you love Scottish comedy, that's where you'll find that, okay? Also, good evening to the... afternoon, sorry. Good afternoon to the Patreon, because as everybody knows by now, Chewin' the Fat is an early access series over on the Patreon. So if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to go and subscribe to the Patreon if you want to see this before anybody else, because it will be on there for a good couple of 3 days before it ends up on the YouTube channel. And yeah, so if you want to see it nice and early, that's how you go about it. So yeah, I reacted to episode 1, I think it was nearly a couple of weeks ago now. It was quite a while. I've been a bit busy recently with other stuff and, you know, just personal life stuff. So yeah, but we're back today for episode 2. I'm looking forward to it because episode 1 was really good, so I've got good expectations for this one. So yeah, also if you are here because you are a Chewin' the Fat and Still Game fan, please feel free to go and check out the channel of my best friend and channel manager, Luke from the Yorkshire Man Reacts. Yeah, he's reacted to Chewin' the Fat and Still Game. He's a fantastic person and fantastic reactor who actually got me into doing what I'm doing. So if you like what I'm doing, you'll love what he does. Okay, so yeah, go and check him out. He's also got a Patreon as well where you'll find it on there as well. So worth looking, because I know everybody likes to laugh, don't we? Especially these days. So yeah, we're going to get straight into this because I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to see what episode 2 has to offer. Also, if you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe, and whether you're new or not, drop me a like on the video and leave a comment, because I love to chat to people in the comments. It's one of the best bits about doing reactions at all. So yeah, we're going to get into this today, and let's all have a laugh together, shall we? Let's enjoy. I love the special effects.
Hello again.
Hi there.
You know what I was going to ask you?
What?
How many hours of TV do you watch a week?
About 4 to 5.
Well, that's rubbish.
How so?
Well, when people come up and ask you in the street how many, you know, people that do the surveys and that
Sure.
kind of thing, they ask you how many hours you watch. People generally say 4 to 5.
Fair enough.
When in point of fact, they're watching 50 at least.
Well, people generally, as you say, are crazy nuts for watching that much TV, and you'd never catch me watching that much TV in a week.
So you're claiming 4 to 5?
4 to 5 tops.
Okay. Tell me what you watch.
Well, I'll take in Blind Date, religiously. One flick
Blind
a week
Date,
and
I used to
bang
love
on.
that.
Well, I'll give you that. That is 4 to 5 hours. Well, you watch Star Trek?
Oh, every night.
Every
Religiously.
night?
7 nights, yeah.
That's 7 hours right away.
Okay, I concede
Yeah.
that.
What about Animal Hospital? Do
Yeah, all those furry little animals. Can't miss that.
you watch the news?
Yeah, I watch the news.
And the big doubler at the weekend?
Yeah, plus
So
the
that-
news at 10.
Right, so that's 4.5 hours there right away as
All
well.
right, you got that too. I'll give
What
you
about The
that.
Simpsons?
Wow, who doesn't? Who doesn't
Oh
watch
yeah,
Okay. What about football?
everybody.
that? Yeah, a couple of games a week.
Couple of games at 90 minutes a week.
Yeah.
Changing rooms?
All the soaps, apart from Emmerdale, obviously.
Obviously, right.
You know what I mean?
What about Gladiators?
Gladiator.
Everything I react to has Emmerdale mentioned. This is crazy. Yeah. How many hours of TV do I watch a week? Well, including reactions. I don't know. I wouldn't even like to put a number on it. I've got no idea. I probably do watch a bit more TV than is, shall I say, normal. But, you know what? So, not doing anybody any harm. So yeah, including, I definitely started watching TV more since doing reacting, obviously. I mean, you know. But yeah, I don't know now that I think about it. It might be a scary number. But yeah, all this, listening to all these programmes. Love that.
Watch that. Big Breakfast, all the Fly on the Walls, Casino, the boat one, all that, yeah.
Family Fortunes?
Family Fortunes, the cooking programmes, the Channel 4 doubleheader, 15 to 1 and Countdown. I watched that.
Right. And you told me you watched that Diz O'Connor thing the other night.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Let me rephrase the question. How many hours of TV are you not watching?
About 4 to 5.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Hello everyone and welcome to Piffle, the celebrity game show that aims to set tongues wagging. I'm
Okay.
your host, Grant Marshall. I'll be postulating, pondering and calling the shots and also making sure that our contestants here don't say anything too saucy. Okay, let's meet the team.
Right.
And our celebrity team captain is Tom Lewis. Tom presents the weather on Grampian TV. What's the forecast like there, Tom, my old friend?
Scattered laughter, Grant, followed by brief intervals of guffawing.
Tremendous. Okay, Tom, who's your piffle, patter, punter partner for today, then?
Well, Grant, my piffle, patter, punter partner today is Jean Gillespie, and Jean is a nurse, and she works in Stob Hill Hospital in Glasgow.
And I understand you recently got married, Jean.
Yes, and we got married in Jamaica.
Irie! Yeah, man! Irie!
Yeah, man.
So I understand
I
that
love
the
that.
wedding didn't go without a hitch.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes, do tell us, Jean.
Well, we got married in Jamaica. No sooner had we arrived than Brian fell and twisted his ankle.
Twisted his ankle very, very. Oh dear.
Well, anyway, we get to the hotel and he had to go to his bed upstairs in the hotel room. So I went downstairs to the dining room on my own to get my tea because I hadn't twisted my ankle. Anyway, I got a lovely bit of fish done in coconut and I lifted an extra pudding.
Wow, enjoying your honeymoon there, eh, Jean?
No, the extra pudding was for Brian. It was a cherry pineapple thing. I knew he'd love it. Anyway, I got upstairs back to the room and when I got in, and 2 robbers had broken into the room. They turned the whole place upside down, stole our clothes, all our money. The walls were caked in blood, and there's Brian lying in the middle of the bed, shaking
Oh
with relief.
no.
They'd slit his throat for your ear.
Oh dear.
Okay, Jean, let's play piffle.
Oh dear. Do you know what though? That is so true. So true of game shows. If you ever get a chance, watch old versions of things like Family Fortunes and Catchphrase on, I think it's Challenge, I think they're on. If you ever get a chance, watch an old one of those, because there will always be an outlandish tale. Not to that degree, obviously, not about someone having the throat slit, but there will always be some kind of tale. I've heard, like, I'm not going to quote any because I can't remember them, you know, exactly. But yeah, you hear all these funny tales and you think, who does that happen to? I mean, really? You've got this interest in life and you just happen to get on a game show. Is it part of the criteria for getting on there? Ugh, I don't know. Community art. Huh.
You get a swatch at Rubens. No Rubens today now.
The ribbons will not be ready Tuesday, sweetheart. Are you?
That's us.
Does what it says on the tin. Nope.
Hello,
Hello there.
and you are?
I'm Ronald Villiers.
Ronald Villiers, right. And who are you with?
I'm with Widdicombe Pump.
Oh, right. Right. Now, did they tell you what we're doing here today?
They briefed me all about it. It's about cartoons and that, isn't
Yes, that's right. It's a
Right.
cartoon. It's Mickey the Mole
Right.
and Sam.
Oh, he auditions for acting roles, doesn't he? Yes, I remember him from the first episode. And is it Star Trek he did?
Sammy the Seagull,
Right.
and you're auditioning for the part of Sammy the Seagull.
Seagull, right.
Now, I'll tell you what we're not looking for from Sammy the Seagull. We don't want him to be like Donald Duck.
Yes,
All right.
Donald
Or
Duck.
Daffy Duck.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Fine.
In fact, I've got a little.
Oh,
Just have that's what he
Oh,
looks
look
like.
at that.
Yes,
That's
with the
good.
big feet
That's
and
for
the,
kids.
That's right. Yes, and the
Right.
beak.
Cartoon.
But you, as the artist, will be bringing your own voice
Right.
to the character.
Right, my own voice.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
That's
all right.
fine.
So we'll have a little bash at it.
Right, no problem. Go
Well,
on.
another thing that's probably worth explaining to
Right.
you is that Mickey the Mole is a little bit of a gangster type.
Right, he's a gangster.
Yes, he's a gangster type.
Right.
And
Based
Sammy
on
the
a
Seagull.
cartoon, Right. Right.
And Sammy the Seagull,
Right.
he's sort of more of a, he's sort of naive and innocent. And,
And stupid. That kind of.
no, he's not stupid.
No, he's not stupid. No.
But do you want a glass of water?
No, I'm all right.
Right. Ready to go?
I'm Yeah.
Okay, right.
Do you want me to in the microphone? Right.
Hey, Sammy, what's the weather like up there?
That's really good.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely pelting. Here.
Right. That was a little bit, camp.
Oh.
Yeah?
Right.
Just remember the great cartoons. The voice is always pushed to the edge.
Right.
Yeah?
You want me to do a cartoon voice?
Yes, cartoon voice would be nice,
Right.
but don't hold back.
Just
Ronald.
make it up.
Just make it up and
Right.
let yourself go.
Right up to the edge.
Right up to the edge, that's right.
Right up to
That's
the
it.
edge.
Right, we'll try again. Ready?
Okay.
Hey, Sammy, what's the weather like up there?
Yeah, that was a little bit like smoking, wasn't it, from the mask?
Oh, do you know what? As you all know, I'm a massive child for that kind of thing. Blowing raspberries, breaking wind. It's always hilarious. And can I just say, I know it's only the second sketch of him that I've seen, but I love this character's dynamic. You know, he goes in sounding so professional, like he really understands the task, and then they get him to do something, and it's like, no, he does not understand this task. But as for lending celebrity voices, do you know that it kind of annoys me? Because, I mean, I love cartoons. I'm 30 years old and I still love a cartoon. And as I've gotten older, I've learnt more about, you know, voiceover acting and cartoon character. Because when I was doing my own, when I first started the channel, I wanted to incorporate voices. And so, you know, over the years, I've learnt a lot about it. There's so many talented voice actors out there. And they do a big film that they know is going to rake in millions anyway. And they drag in a celebrity to do a voice in their own voice. They're hiring a celebrity to sit and talk into a microphone. There are so many talented voice artists out there that could bring so much more to these characters. But these films, they do it to get that celebrity's name attached and to get that celebrity's fans into the film. I don't know, it really bugs me. You know, like I said, there's so many voice actors out there that are so, you know, they are masters of their craft. I mean, you've got all the greats, you know, all those from The Simpsons. You've got Nancy Cartwright, you've got Dan Castellaneta, Tara Strong, E.G. Daly. Can't think of another one to save my life. Pamela Adlon. Tom Kenny. Frank Welker. You know, Grey Delisle. Griffin, whatever her name is now. There are so many fantastic voice actors out there that have got such unique and diverse abilities. And yet they'll draft in the singer that is popular at that time to voice a role, and you think, oh, it annoys me. You know, I know it sounds silly to say because it's not my industry. I'm never going to be in that kind of industry. I can't do voices to save my life. But yeah, it bugs me a little bit. You know, there's people out there, it's their job, it's their talent. That celebrity you've drafted in is already making millions doing something else. Give the job to somebody whose job it is to be a voice actor, whose craft it is to be a voice actor. You know, give them another character to add to the repertoire of already established characters. Sorry for ranting, it's just something that, yeah, it's just how I feel about that particular thing.
The Jim Carrey film.
Sorry.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, well, it was a little bit, we don't want to use a catchphrase that's already had a lot of success.
Was that his catchphrase?
Popularity.
Soaking?
Yes. No, it was smoking. It's just that you did it in the same style.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you said soaking in the style of smoking. It was
Right.
just...
Right, you want me to do it again? Right, I'm ready.
Hey, Sammy, what's the weather like up there? Absolutely soaking wet. Pill, pill, nudie.
It's all right, we're off. Thank you. Right. You did very well. Thanks for coming.
Soaking wet.
Oh.
So then I gets another doctor in, a woman doctor, aye. She starts to take the bandage off my leg to have a look at the wound. Oh, it's totally scabbed up. It's like the top of a lasagna. Lasagna. It's all yellow and purple and brown, but with a kind of crust. So the doctor has a right kick at it, and it's a good job because it's all that whiffy way, you know. It turns out it's totally infected.
Oh dear,
Aye.
that's
Seemingly
gross.
I've not to poke the lavy brush down the bandage to scratch at it.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, my scab's infected.
Oh.
Aye, well, she's gave me some cream to shift the pus. To shift the pus!
There's always one!
Nah, I can't hear you. I'm losing the signal. I'll speak to you later. Oh, you two. No, I'm not saying it. Somebody might hear me. Right, bye.
Now you're bothered?
Hello. Mr. Gallagher, isn't it?
That's right, aye. Yes.
Sit down.
Okay.
So you wanted to discuss a business loan?
Yes.
Well, would you like to talk me through it?
Well, basically, it's sports socks.
Sports socks?
Okay.
Yes, my plan is to sell sports socks.
Just sports socks?
I'll be sticking pretty exclusively to the sports socks, yes.
You have a premises in mind?
Yes,
Small market?
Argyle Street in Glasgow. Glasgow.
Right, so is it a freehold or a stall within a complex?
No, it's Argyle Street itself, mate, you know. Can't look at it outside of Marks and Spencer's.
Will you not get trouble off the council or the police?
No. You see, with my business partner, Davey, you know, keeping the edgy, I can pretty much start over the coach, you know, if you get cloaked.
Have you a business strategy?
Yes. Sports socks. They are your sports socks. £2 for a pound. They are your sports socks.
Seems fairly low risk with no appreciable overheads. OK, well, we'll get the paperwork rolling. If I could just offer you a wee bit of advice concerning diversifying your product base, though.
What's that?
Gas lighters.
Okay.
Do you love it or do you love it? A genuine Rennie McIntosh tea strainer, if you will.
Oh, Gary, it's an utter darling.
Oh, may we, James, and I trust you'll be coming round for your tea in the Glasgow style?
Does the Pope wear a mitre? Now, tell me, Gary, where'd you pick it up at some little antiques fair?
Indeed, I did not, James. I picked it up doing the barrows.
Oh, the barrows.
Well, it was tagged at £90, but I managed to haggle the stall holder down to 85.
Well, that's the beauty of the barrows.
And he threw in an anthology of Robbie Burns' love poetry.
Oh, I love Robbie Burns.
I thought, murder policeman, what a bargain. Oh, and the stall holder a real blessed.
A Glasgow ticket.
Absolutely full of the banter. In fact, as he rapped him, he looked me straight in the eye and said, I saw you coming.
Oh, the Glasgow.
Do I need to work on my stereotypes, or are they meant to be a bit Colwyn Bay?
Go banter doing the barrows.
Oh, Scotland, Scotland, proud nation one and all. Scotland, Scotland, we're slightly off the wall. Where else in the world would anyone else put up with Bottomley Paul? Variety Bill of the Ball. Variety all over the land are here for you tonight. To make you laugh and make you cheer at all that Scottish shite. Tune and cootie in and see some funny things. If it just needs on it to be your cup of tea, the Crankies are
The Crankies.
okay.
I like that. Oh, hey, up here they are.
You're supposed to come and meet me there, Jack. We were going to go and look at that new econo body shop. You know what happened to you?
I got this new PC this morning. That's me hooked up to the internet, aye. I've been on it all morning.
Hey, you wanting with one of them?
You're going to need to drag yourself into the 21st century, boy. This is where it is, eh? This is a vibe. It's happening, you see? That's me connected. And get this. I've got a new girlfriend in Baltimore.
Girlfriend? Baltimore? We'll never see you, Jack. Well, you not be coming to the bowling anymore.
You've still not grasped it, have you? See with this computer here, I can talk to anybody in the world, you see? I can even find you a girlfriend, get you some of that cyber sex, you know?
Ooh,
Oh, dear.
What's that, then?
Dirty talk on the computer, you know? Virtual humping. I had some this morning.
That sounds smashing. He's a shot.
There. I've got a woman on at the moment for Florida. Right? Kathy's her name. Right? Watch this, she's a librarian. What do you see? Victor, my friend, is here. He would like a word. Hello, Victor.
Oh, right, let us in there.
Hey, aye, come on.
What
sure.
could go wrong?
Just type
That's all you do, just
Right.
type it
Yeah.
out.
There's the H key. I'm going to type hello, you see. There's the E.
Oh, come out the road, you'll be there all day at this bloody rate. Right, I'll type, you dictate.
Right. Type, hello, Kathy. Is it your nookie you're after?
Oh, no, because you're jumping in too quick. You can't do that. You've got to take your time to do it, you see.
Oh, dear.
Ask her about the weather, then.
Like...
Oh, hey, bikini weather, eh? See, she's ganting for it, Jack. I told you she was ganting. Type that. Are you ganting for it?
No!
Just type it out. Come on.
Oh, my days.
There you are, she's saying aye. Oh, she's asking you if you want it. Well, this is it, isn't it? Right, what do you want to say? What do you want to say, Victor?
Well, I'm a wee bit uncomfy there, Jack, you know.
Eh?
Well, here's me about to get my knack king, and you're sitting there right in the middle of it all, you know, typing, like a virtual gooseberry.
Virtual gooseberry. Well, there you are. She's asking you if you want your oats now. Look at that, you want your oats. Come on, are we getting into this or no? Will I type back?
Oh, turn your head away there and type aye.
Oh, I can't decide which one. They all look so tasty.
Let me help you, madam. Wank, good guy, wank.
I'm not going to make it. Look, get a grip of yourself, will you? All we got to do is keep moving. We get down to the beach, we get on the boat, and we're out of here. Put your arm around my neck. Now keep moving, will you? Come on, Gary. Oh, no. Listen, this is stupid, John. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead weight. Save yourself. Are you sure? I'll shoot you, Gary.
You don't leave a man behind.
John. What? You're gonna leave me? Well, that's what you said. I'm going to the boat. You're not going to drag me to the boat? Well, that's what you said. You said, come on, without you. Save yourself, that's what you said. How long have we known each other? Oh, you want me not to leave you? You want me to drag you down the boat? Yeah. Look, Gary, mate. What did you say? Leave you then. I didn't mean it. Gary, this is a war, mate. Look, they're bombing the train line. The enemy's right on the bloody tail here. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to leave you? Or do you want me to drag you down the boat? I'm not sure. I'll pop you in the back of the head. Bang, bang, it'll be all over in a couple of seconds. You won't feel it.
Can't do that.
Oh, no, I don't fancy that, mate. There's got to be another option. Well, unless a bloody taxi comes, we haven't got any options. Go on. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can help. Just go before it's too late. Gary, you'll die in a hero, mate. I'll see you.
What the hell? That's messed up.
John! Bishop!
Betty, memories of VE Day. Take us
Oh
back to
no!
that
Oh, it's Betty. Oh my days! She cracked me up in episode 1. I saw this setup and I just knew. It's just stuck with me. Oh dear, what's she going to come out with today?
time, your recollections.
You see, Charlie was due back on the Friday, so Rose and I was doing the Tuesday afternoon. Well, we'd no where to stay, but we had an idea that what we'd do is go to a dance hall and pick ourselves up a couple of fellas and go home and stay with them, you know?
Yes, go on.
See, if any lassie knows, you've got to dress so suggestive. Look as if you're going to put out at the drap of a hat.
Yeah, that's kind of what you've gone for there, isn't it? Okay, now, then, legs get any wider, you'll fucking dislocate your femurs.
You know, now, Rose was never one for wearing knickers, and well, everybody knew I just wore mine to keep my ankles warm. Things used to cry us, but we weren't caring.
Betty.
Oh, sorry, son. Tea time show, I know you told me.
That's okay. So, Betty, the celebrations themselves, a happy time for one and all?
Oh, aye, heady days. I'll never forget them. I mind one time I picked up this Irish fella, and, well, he'd managed to miss out in the draft on account of the size of his feet. You know, he had big feet, and we teased him something rotten about that, because you know what they say about a man with big feet. Big feet.
Betty.
The one that rang either. Like a big Clydesdale was. He sorted me and Rose out. Oh, we were absolutely ruined. We'd walking about like Groucho Marx for days.
So your husband, Betty, the man of your dreams, your love, was returning home to your arms. Tell us about the meeting.
Well, it didn't start off too well, because I was 2 hours late on account of these Frenchmen we met.
Celebrating.
Oh dear.
No, riding, son. But wait, that's not the best yet. Because Rose starts to complain that she's feeling itchy. And right enough, I'd nearly clawed my front end off. We got to beat my man, and Rose and I were absolutely hooked with the crabs.
Oh my days. Oh dear. Sorry, I need a minute. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, she's easily my favourite already. Oh dear, I feel like we should move on. Do you think? Oh no, she's not done.
Hi, Phone. It's Billy. Listen, I was just like... quicksand!
Oh dear. You don't say.
It's good being on a telly, isn't it?
Oh, 40, it's great.
Yeah. See if you weren't on a telly.
Uh-huh.
Name something else you would like to be.
Oh, good question. Squid.
What?
Yeah, I'd like to be a squid. Well, you see, a squid doesn't have to tolerate the bores of the ocean, you know? A squid can be swimming along, talking to a trout. You know, the trout's going on and on about the dangers of fishermen's hooks. The squid gives him a blast of ink from between his butt cheeks and just goes, your pad is
That's a nice thought.
Okay.
Hello. Did you know that God is...
You can use that at parties if you're cornered by some guy. Just give him a blast of ink and go off to the kitchen.
No, when I asked you what else you wanted to be, I didn't mean something for the animal kingdom. I meant, you know, what would you like to be? What kind of job would you do?
Oh dear.
Oh, an inventor, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Aye. You could seek out the world's ills and invent something to fix it.
Everybody in America wants to be an inventor.
Aye. Oh, those rocket guys, the guys invent the rockets in their backyards and all that.
Yeah, they get a rocket kit out of Omni Magazine or New Scientist Weekly and build it in their backyard and launch themselves into space.
They pay 40 or 50 grand for the privilege too.
Crazy.
But we're not that kind of guys.
You'd never catch us doing something like that.
No. Here's
Would
a
you
name
not?
with a built-in snigger.
Who's that?
Clive Sinclair.
You can't say that without sniggering. Clive Sinclair.
I like Clive though.
Oh, Clive Sinclair. Now, there's always a place for Clive Sinclair on this show. That man is a trooper for
Oh,
it.
he certainly is. You know what he's working on at the moment?
What's that?
A flying car.
Good luck to him. What was it he invented again?
He invented the Spectrum 28 computer. I mean, that made him a lot of money, but he's had some turkeys since then.
Oh, yes, plenty o' turkeys. What was that thing, the TV?
Well, he had a little miniature TV in the market, but Sony had him humped because they had a wee tiny toty TV.
Sony kicked his butt.
Yeah, because he had a big TV like a size of a house brick.
Couldn't carry it about.
No.
And then what was the other thing, the bike?
Oh, he came up with some sort of... Oh, the C5.
C5. Yeah, C5 was no good, was it?
Disastrous.
You never saw them in the shops.
No, you did not.
But you see, he's moved on from the C5 to another bike. I'm not sure what it's called. We'll call it the Sinclair C6.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. No, it's the X bike he's called it.
That's right, with the kinetic energy. Now, this makes the C5 look like the penny farthing. Now, what this thing does is it stores energy from coming down hills, and then when you're going up a hill, you flick a switch, and up you go. You don't have to pedal.
Wait a minute, that's exactly the kind of bike I'm looking for, obviously. I mean, I don't like pedalling. Who likes pedalling?
You're going past people up that hill, and they're pedalling like lunatics, and you're just gliding past them with your feet up on the bar.
So let me get this right. This is all stored inside a dynamo.
That's right.
And it just powers you?
Yeah.
Without pedalling?
That's right. So you build up the energy coming down the hill, and you use it going up the hill. But it was a flop, because he launched it in a really bad country.
Where?
Holland.
1915, continuing our season of tartan
dear.
briefs, the harrowing tale of tuberculosis-ridden Clyde.
I think I get that. Is it because Holland is very hilly? Or no, there's no hills. That's right, isn't it? Holland's flat, isn't it? I think. I could be wrong. I'm not good with geography at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's all flat. Hence the joke. You know, you can't go downhill to build up the energy to go uphill. There's no hills and it's no good. I'm using logic there. I'm guessing that's why. Let me know.
Side in, the doctors.
The doctors? Okay.
God, Willie. You're the colour of clay and your head's the size of a Jaffa orange. You can't go on like this. We'll need to get you seen to.
Tartan briefs. Look on the bright side. At least they're short.
What?
Okay, Richard, back in 10 seconds. Put your buddy faggot.
I don't get that.
Cue music, and it's the hi-fi we're starting with.
Okay, no problem.
Now
It's
we need 2
telly.
minutes on the hi-fi before the next
Yeah,
product,
shopping
so
channel
you can manage
guy.
that, Richard. And you're on.
Hi there, welcome back to QSC. You join us for Hi-Fi Time, and we've got some terrific pieces of equipment here on the show for you today. Not least of all the Venga 5-stack CD system here, the Saracen CD system. Venga products, of course, coming a little later on in the day. What's coming up?
It's hi-fi hour.
Well, it's Hi-Fi Hour right here on QSC. Lots of things to see, not least of all, of course, the
compact display.
Compact disc player, which is a little cracker. I was playing with it earlier on, couldn't get it out of my hands.
And a 3-for-1 remote
And
control.
of course, the 2-for-1 remote control. Let's talk about this system. Bass on the front there, which is great for the boom, boom, boom that the kids like so much
Go back
today.
and say 3-for-1.
And of course, the 5-stack CD systems on there.
Sorry.
As I mentioned earlier on. And
What did he say?
And of course, the
compact display.
Compact disc player.
Bear with me a
which is
minute.
little cracker. I was playing with it earlier on, couldn't get it out of my hands.
And a 3-for-1 remote
And of
control.
course, the 2-for-1 remote control. Let's talk about this
3-for-1, you dick.
system. Of course, it has the bass on the front there, which is great for the boom, boom, boom that the kids like so
Go
much
back and
today.
say 3-for-1.
And of course, the 5-stack CD systems
Say
on there.
3-for-1.
Oh.
As I mentioned.
5-stack CDs. I wonder what he said. I was like, what? Yeah, you used to be able to... Is that one of them... No, it can't be. You used to get stereos, didn't you, that you could put multiple discs in at once? And you just press a button and it turns and changes the disc? Is that what he's trying to say? I know, I heard him say 5-stack discs in it. I thought he said something like fire, stock. I just misheard him, that's all. I just need to hear what he said. But yeah. I remember we had a hi-fi like that years ago. Everything was like that, wasn't it? Everything was just big and plain black years ago. The TVs, the hi-fis, I mean, not so much computers. I think computers were more like horrible cream colour. But yeah, we had one very much like that when I was growing up.
Mentioned earlier on. And of course, get a load of this karaoke for all those parties at the
Richard,
weekend.
go back and say 3-for-1 remote
Or, of
control and not
course,
2-for-1. We'll
if
get
you're in
bloody
on your own
calls.
and you fancy a sing-song.
Oi.
Now, the matte black finish that it has here, of course, is compatible with any soft finishes of today.
Richard.
That you would have in your house. It's going to fit in. And
say 3-for-1.
no, where else are you going to find such a system other than right here on QSC?
Say 3-for-1,
Especially
Richard.
at this price.
You better go
75
back and bloody say it.
in my ear now, of course, they're telling me 75%
Say 3-for-1
of
before
all
the break, or I will come
stock
down there and I will kick your
gone.
ass, Richard.
I will please do give us a call on.
I will kick you into the middle of next week.
3-for-1.
That was great. You know, lying here like this makes me think about how close we've become. I don't know.
Is that a fish fan? No.
Oh dear.
Fish fan's Tuesday.
Scottish opera also taking up
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Ow!
Has your agent phoned you yet?
No, I would have said something.
Oh
Wouldn't
dear.
have.
What's that you're reading, Nancy boy?
Who are you calling Nancy boy?
I'm calling you Nancy boy, reading that Poncy Nancy glossy magazine.
Oh, and you don't read magazines now?
I read men's magazines about motors, engines, cigars, naked birds and that.
I read them and all, but right now I'm reading this, right?
What is it?
Hello. Garbage. Garbage, no, I'm reading it right.
What for?
I might get a sniff of some acting work. This tells me who's up to what, who's working and who's no.
How do you mean?
We'll take that skinny bastard out of that West End musical.
That Cliff Richard face twat.
Aye.
What's he up to?
He's dating that anorexic bit Affy Corey.
I'd love to knife me too.
Me and all.
Who's that?
That's that booth that's made all the records.
Oh, I'd love to batter that punch round about the head with an iron bar.
Aye, batter him right in the thrapple with a bottle of Tizer.
Right.
Tizer.
The stage.
Aye.
Right, there you go. Give your hello.
There you are.
Right.
Of all things.
Nay bother.
Cheers.
All right. I see they're auditioning for Puss in Boots in Kirkcaldy. Pish!
Oh dear. Is that Tam? Is that Tam from Still Game? It looks like him. Looks a lot like him. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm alright with faces, but I'm not brilliant with faces. But it looks like him. What?
Wank, wank, good guy, wank, good guy, wank, wank.
I like that.
Now just take it easy and go from the start.
Okay.
Oh dear. Is that an actual Scottish thing? Do you actually do that? Or is that just a joke for this programme? I'd love to know if that actually happens, and I would love to witness it actually happening, actually.
Around 9:30, I parked my car in the drive as usual, and I noticed that my bedroom curtains were closed. My husband's away on business, so there'd been nobody in the house all day to close them. Well, I never thought any more of it, but when I got into the house, I noticed it was really cold. It was freezing. Well, the back door was open, and I could hear noises coming from somewhere in the house. So I was really frightened, so I went into the kitchen, and I got one of the big knives. I went to the bottom of the stairs, took my shoes off, and I started to go up the stairs really slowly, step by step. When I got to the top of the stairs, the bedroom door was closed. So I reached out, I grabbed the handle, and I opened the door, and there was nobody in the bedroom. But I could feel a presence sort of behind me. So I turned round really slowly.
Jesus wept!
This woman's had a very nasty scare. She's come in here for help. Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
Sorry, honest.
Do you know what? I was really invested there. I was really waiting to see what was getting said. Fucking idiot. Make me jump. Jesus wept.
Well, that's enough. This is a very serious case. Enough of your larking around.
Sergeant!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Fielding. I apologise for PC Collins' behaviour. And so will you, Collins. Sorry. Now, Mrs. Fielding, if you'd care to continue.
Right, well, as I was saying, I turned round to see what was behind me. And there was a man standing there. A huge man with big tattooed hands, and he was wearing a mask.
What kind of mask?
It was a clown's mask.
Was it anything like this?
Jesus!
Nice cardigan.
You too, fella. Ah, the traditional end-of-show cardies.
Fucking hell.
I've got an inventor for you.
Who's that?
Victor Cayenne.
Oh, Victor... Now, there's a name. There's a name, eh? Victor Cayenne was the master, whereas Clive Sinclair was merely the pupil.
Yeah, I like that thing he invented for up your nose, the nose clipper. You could also clip your ear hairs with it. Up your nose, in your ear. Up your nose, in your ear.
Embarrassing but genius. And you know that every single year come Christmas time, Victor Kayam's going to be on our TV selling his brand new product. In 2008, he'll be there at Christmas. Hi, I'm Victor Kayam. Buy my new Remington 9 blade.
Fantastic. I'll be first in the queue.
The first blade introduces itself to the hair.
The second blade comes along and whisks the hair away.
The third blade whisks away the bit of stubble that the second blade failed to whisk.
And the fourth blade comes along and pours a little aftershave down the hole where the hair used to be.
I'll teach you that.
You see, the thing is, Victor Kayam's an American, you know, and they've got catchphrases in America.
What was his catchphrase again?
I like the product so much I bought the company.
That's what Clive Sinclair's missing. That's why he fails. He doesn't have a catchphrase. We should come up with one for him.
Like what?
Hi, I'm Clive Sinclair.
Don't laugh.
Good night.
Godspeed.
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
I'm telling
dear.
you already. You see, that's the thing about boulders, you've got to watch them all the time. It's not that, it's the mess they leave, you know what I mean? I mean, you're away at your work, you come back in, you've got, you know what I mean, just a squad of mess to get ready. See, that's the thing about builders. My brother's a builder, and he says to me, you've got to be wide for all the moves.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. Do you know what? I really should have guessed that was coming. That made me jump. Those policemen. The policeman thing. That was hilarious. That was great. Yeah, it made me jump and it shocked me, but it was like a funny kind of so they make you go, shit, and then you're like, oh, I see the funny side immediately. Yeah, that was good, that was. I mean, I felt more comfortable reacting to this today because when I did the last one, I had what I tend to call new show nerves. So, because the programme was new to me, I feel a bit more comfortable with it now because I know some of the characters. I mean, a few that were in the first episode weren't in this one, and there was a couple of new ones. So, obviously, there's going to be a learning curve there with what characters stay and which ones go. Because, again, with all sketch shows, characters phase in and out per series, don't they? And even your regular characters don't appear in every episode. So, yeah, there's going to be a bit of a learning curve there. I'm going to be getting used to it a bit, but it'll be fine. I'll be alright. I tend to pick things up pretty quickly. I need to try and do this a bit more often than I have been, to be honest. But, yeah, like I said, I've had a busy week this week, but I've not got any serious plans for the next few days, so I'm going to be reacting to more and more stuff. In terms of this kind of thing, I've got Still Game. We're on the countdown to Hatch, the episode that is so highly anticipated by so many of the people that watch my Still Game reactions, Luke included. He said it's his favourite, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, in terms of this, I think I've said before, one of the high points for me with starting something new is familiarity. And I know a lot of people, I mean, obviously in terms of production, this came before Still Game. Most Still Game fans probably saw this first. I'm glad I've done it the other way round. I'm glad I've gotten to know Ford and Greg in that way through Still Game and then come in here. I think if I'd done this first, I think I would have been a bit less interested because I wouldn't have known who they were. I wouldn't have understood half the jokes. I wouldn't have understood their partnership and the way they bounce off each other. I wouldn't have understood that if I'd have watched this first. Not straight away. It would have taken me a few episodes. So yeah, I think it's really great that I did Still Game first. And again, thank you to Luke for sorting that for me, for getting me to do it that way round. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, plenty of moments that took me by surprise. Like Betty, oh my days, that was just so funny. Oh dear, the way she sits there all spread eagle, oh my god. Well, but some of the stories she's told, it's like they just physically won't go back together. It's like trying to reunite the Beatles. It's not possible. They will not go back together. But yeah, oh dear, that was fun. What else did I like about this episode in particular? I've done the police one. The couch thing, I'm trying not to get used to it because somebody commented on my last Chewin the Fat saying that the couch thing, it doesn't remain a consistent sketch. I think they said throughout series 2 and onwards. So I don't consider that a spoiler, not so much, but it has had this effect on me this time where I didn't want to invest myself too much into it. Obviously, I watched it, reacted to it, found it funny, but I'm trying not to get used to that being a permanent fixture. I mean, obviously, please no one, don't give me any spoilers. I don't want to know what's going to be permanent fixtures, because in that case, my reaction isn't going to be genuine like this. Obviously, the person that told me that the couch thing isn't a permanent fixture, no worries there, not at all. I don't consider it a spoiler. But yeah, just after doing this one, just for future reference, anybody watching, just don't, try not to give anything like that away because I don't want to jeopardise the sincerity of the reaction. But again, to the person that told me that, I'm not blaming you for anything, honestly, it's not a problem. It's just, I've just learnt now that in future it's probably best that I don't know, so, but yeah, that was interesting. The game show, a little bit, yeah, like I say, it's based on stuff that I know to be accurate, and a lot of people on game shows do talk a load of rubbish. The voice actor guy, yeah, I can see where that's going to keep going. It's just going to keep going to these disastrous auditions that could possibly turn out that one's a success. I don't know, take you by surprise. You're like on Little Britain, like the time Carol said computer says yes. No one saw that coming. So he might get his big break eventually. Her at the bus stop, oh dear. That was just gross, but there's always one in there. Every bus stop or every bus, there is always one that, you come away knowing their life story, what's wrong with them. Oh dear. I'm just glad I don't take public transport. The business loan guy, yeah. Those two, oh dear. I love a stereotype, I really do. Absolutely love it. Jack and Victor, as always, it's an absolute pleasure to watch them. I love those two. The war thing, that felt a bit too serious for me to find funny. I mean, obviously the context of it is funny, and their English accents are fantastic, absolutely flawless. But yeah, I felt a bit like guilty. You know, I felt a bit guilty laughing at that because it's obviously it's something it's real. It happens all the time. But yeah, in the end, just going piss off. Yeah, that's yeah. And what was oh god, Betty? I've already talked about Betty. The black and white thing, I didn't understand that. No, not that, not the doorbell. The thing where someone was coughing. Yeah, that. I didn't understand that. I didn't really get that at all. But yeah, the shopping channel, that is confusing for me. I mean, it's really entertaining. It's really funny. You don't know what's going to get said. But it's confusing because I'm trying to listen to two different voices. So if this one continues, I'm going to have to just try and tune my head to listen to two things at once. I'm going to have to just give it a try. Like, I'll just cast my mind back to when I used to keep a single earbud in my ear when I was at school. You sit like that, you know, teachers babbling on, but I'm trying to listen to something because I'm not really interested. I'll have to just take myself back to that. I've not done it in about 15 years, but we'll give it a go. But yeah, all in all, I've definitely enjoyed this episode more than I did the first, just because the first was new. I was more focusing on getting used to the characters, getting used to the setup and the dynamic and the sketch styles. I feel a lot more comfortable with it now. I know it's going to continue to change. TV shows always do. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what else this show has to offer, because I've heard so many great things about it. And the viewing numbers that the first reaction has had already is mind-blowing, considering it's something new for me. So yeah, that's been really great. I'm really, really grateful for that. So yeah, I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, again, thank you so much for getting those viewing numbers up. Thank you on Patreon as well for all the support. I mean, obviously the viewing numbers on Patreon are going to be a bit lower because I've got fewer members. But yeah, on YouTube, the viewing numbers went up very quickly for the last episode. So hoping you all enjoyed that. And I'm hoping that I'm now talking to some returning viewers. So yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm going to get things wrapped up now. And we're going to... yeah, I'm going to get this uploaded. Like I say, it's going to be on Patreon for a couple of days, but it will find its way onto YouTube eventually. But if you're watching on YouTube and you want to catch it early, the link for the Patreon will be in the description. And this is in my lower tier, which is only going to cost you 70-something pence a month. So, you know, if you want to go and check it out, feel free. It'd be nice to have you there. So yeah, that's about it from me today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this reaction. I've certainly enjoyed filming it. Yeah, I'm really getting into this programme now, and I can't wait to see what else it's got to offer in the future. Again, I'm hearing that Series 1 was like just a tester series, that Series 2 onwards is a lot better. We'll get there. You know, I don't know how many episodes there are in the first series. I think is it 6? I think. But anyway, yeah, whatever the case, we're gonna all keep enjoying experiencing this together, because that's what this channel is. We all like to have a laugh together, don't we? So, yeah, we're going to continue. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I want to thank everybody again for your support. Again, don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new. If you're watching on the Patreon, once again, thank you for your ongoing and continued support. It's really, really appreciated. The Patreon's only small at the minute, but, you know, I'm not overly worried. You know, it will grow over time. Of course it will. But, yeah, thank you to those that have stuck with me for as long as you have and continuing to do so. So yeah, I really appreciate you all. And I appreciate you all on YouTube as well. Your support means everything. It's making all of this so much better and a lot easier as well. Yeah, and also a massive thank you to Luke as well for getting me into this in the first place, getting me into Still Game, into this show, and helping me to get the viewing numbers and subscriber count that I've got today so quickly. I mean, I've only been doing this since November, and I'm already teetering, well, I say teetering on 1,000. I'm getting close to 1,000, so yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see what's going to be happening next time on that show. But yeah, for now, everybody, please take care of yourselves. Have a good day / night, depending when you're watching. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you in the very next reaction. Ta-ra.